I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you've not been here before, welcome to you. And I'd love it if you could subscribe. And also a big welcome to Aquarius, because Aquarius, this is your personal overview for all the astrological energies you need to navigate for the month of January 2023. And remember, that's for the sun in Aquarius or the rising sign, also known as the ascendant. So I'm going to dive straight into your 5th house, Gemini, because Gemini, which is all about communication, but for you in the 5th house is also about creativity, children. It can be about romance and love affairs. It can also be the house of the arts and the entertainment industry. Now, Mars, our planet of action, energy, assertion, sometimes aggression, and sexuality, has been in this part of your chart since August 2022. And on October the 22nd last year, it went retrograde in this part of your chart. So let's unpack this a bit, because, as I said, Mars is all about energy. It's about assertion. You might have been energetically getting involved in something you're quite passionate about in terms of something creative in the arts. You might be on the stage. You might be in athletics, because Mars can be the physicality, the physical body, and really looking after yourself in that way. But also, it might have been romance, because Mars can be sexuality. So there could have been some strong kind of energy between you and maybe someone significant who may not or maybe will become somebody who is very significant in your life. So Mars has been retrograde, as I said, from the end of October 2022. Now, this has just slowed things down, and it's been quite hard work for all of us, because it's felt like someone has really got their foot on the brake and everything is revving up as we're trying to move forward, and all the smoke and the smell coming up from the wheels spinning and nothing moving. So it can have represented frustration in any of these kind of areas, like creative projects that you might have been trying to launch. Now, the good news is that Mars goes direct on the 12th, and it actually stays in this part of your chart. So use the energy in a constructive way. It stays here until March the 12th, and then it will move into the sign of Cancer, which is your 6th house. Now, January the 18th, Mercury, who has been retrograde since the 29th, goes direct. Now, Mercury, as you know, is our planet of communication, and it's been in Capricorn in the 12th house. Now, this is that part of the chart which is very much about the inner you. It can also be where you feel frustrated, where you want to break free. And it's been quite tough for you on an inner level, because not only have you had Pluto in this part of your chart kind of pushing you to transform, but you've also got Saturn in your 1st house in Aquarius, which has also been slowing you down and really making you look at yourself in a very deep way. So Mercury has been here, so has Venus. Now, Venus is about self-worth in one of its aspects. It's also about love and relationship. But I think here, because both Mercury and Venus have been conjunct Pluto, I think what's happened here is that you have actually managed to begin to understand and recognize how far you've come, and that you are really beginning to value you, because you are seeing that even though there's been some tough energy around, you've stepped up to the mark. You've confronted difficulties. You've confronted yourself and you are managing to make the changes that has been necessary. That may have been through the help of a therapist, a coach, a counsellor, but nevertheless, it's been a really positive, good time for you, for your own inner self-development. Now, as I said, Mercury goes direct on the 18th, and it will just help you feel as if suddenly things start to fall into place with regard to you. And Mercury will stay in its shadow until the beginning of February, but you'll just begin to feel a little bit clearer. It's like the mists start to clear and you see things better. Now, Venus, that has also, as I say, been here, actually moves into your sign Aquarius, your first house, on the 3rd. Now, this is about your identity, and this is very much how you're going to be feeling as the year starts off, which is brilliant because I think you're going to be shining. I think you're going to be feeling really attractive, and I think people are going to find you attractive. I think you are going to have a new confidence that has eluded you for some time. And by the 22nd, Venus will actually be conjunct Saturn, which of course, as you know, has been in this part of your chart, putting you through some tough lessons at times and really bringing structure into your life, structure into how people see you. So people will have noticed quite a change in how you come across. And Venus is almost like the icing on the cake. They're really beginning to see how that's paid off. And so are you. You are beginning to see that the hard work has paid off. By the 27th, Venus will enter Pisces. Now, this is your second house of finance. And this is super good news because Venus can represent finance and money, apart from self-worth. So whilst Venus is in Pisces, and this will take you into the beginning of February, you might see some extra money coming your way and your piggy bank just filling up a bit and being quite heavy to lift up. So that can't be bad. And before I finish your reading, let's look at what's going on in your 4th house, which is the part of your chart, Taurus, to do with your home and family. Because you've had Uranus here for some time, and it is going to be here for several more years. Now, Uranus is the great awakener. Uranus is my big outer boy of the unexpected, of surprise, of shocks. There may have been surprises and shocks to do with the family. There may have been, some of you may have moved home or made significant change within your home, done a lot of perhaps structural changes within your home. Now, Uranus has been retrograde for several months and it's going direct on the 22nd. So that if things have been a little bit stuck with regard to anything that you've been trying to initiate or get going with your home life and with family members, and especially if it's involved moving and maybe you're in a chain or something and it just hasn't been shifting, then this Uranus direct is going to shift that for you. So all in all, Aquarius, this is a good start to the year for you. So thank you so much for joining me. And please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.